If you heard a voice on the radio say, "Everyone on this ship is dead," would you answer? The ocean has always been a place of mystery. A place where secrets can disappear forever, swallowed by endless water and silence. But in 1947, something happened in the middle of the sea. Something so terrifying, that even today, no one can fully explain it. It began with a distress signal. A weak, broken radio message was picked up by nearby ships. At first, the voice sounded calm, but then it changed. The message said, "All officers including captain are dead, lying in chart room and bridge. Possibly whole crew dead." There was silence for a few seconds. Then one final sentence came through the radio. "I die." After that, nothing. The signal had come from a Dutch cargo ship known as the SS Orang Medan. Several nearby vessels rushed toward the coordinates. One of them reached the ship first. As the rescue crew approached, something felt wrong immediately. The ship was completely still. No movement. No sound. No life. The sea was calm, but the air felt heavy, like something terrible had just happened. The rescuers climbed aboard. What they found was something they would never forget. Bodies. Everywhere. The entire crew was dead. They were lying across the deck, inside the cabins, in the hallways. But what made it terrifying was their faces. Every single body had the same frozen expression. Eyes wide open. Mouth stretched in silent screams. Hands raised as if trying to fight something invisible. Even the ship's dog was found dead, teeth bared, frozen in fear. There were no wounds. No blood. No signs of violence. No damage to the ship. It was as if something unseen had attacked them all at once. The rescuers felt a deep fear spread through their bodies. One of them later said it felt like the entire ship was still filled with death. Like whatever had happened, was still there. They quickly prepared to tow the ship back to shore. But before they could begin, something strange happened. Smoke. Thin lines of smoke started rising from the lower decks. The rescuers panicked. They cut the tow line and jumped back to their own vessel. Within minutes, the SS Orang Medan exploded. A massive blast tore through the ship, and it sank into the ocean, taking all its secrets with it. Forever. No official records of the ship were ever found. No cargo list. No clear registration. It was as if the ship never existed. And that only made the mystery even darker. So what really happened on the SS Orang Medan? Over the years, many theories have tried to explain it. Some believe the ship was carrying dangerous chemicals. That toxic gases leaked into the air, poisoning the entire crew. Others say it could have been carbon monoxide from the engine room. A silent, invisible killer. But there was something strange about that theory. Poison might explain death, but it does not explain terror. Why did every face show pure fear? Why were their hands raised like they were fighting something they could see? Some believe the answer is not scientific, but supernatural. That the ship encountered something in the ocean. Something not meant to be seen by humans. Sailors have long told stories of ghost ships. Of spirits lost at sea. Of cursed waters where the dead do not rest. What if the SS Orang Medan sailed into one of those places? What if something boarded the ship that night? Something the crew could see, but could not escape? Imagine being trapped in the middle of the ocean. No land. No help. No escape. And then suddenly, you realize, you are not alone. Something is watching you. Something moving in the shadows of the ship. Something that cannot be explained. The crew tried to send a message. They tried to warn the world. But whatever was on that ship did not let them leave alive. And just when rescuers arrived, the ship destroyed itself. As if the ocean wanted to keep the truth hidden forever. Even today, no one knows the real story. There are no survivors. No official reports. Only the final radio message. And the terrifying images described by the rescuers. Some sailors say, on quiet nights, far out in the ocean, you can still hear a weak radio signal. A broken voice, calling for help. A whisper from the past. All officers, dead. And then silence. The sea keeps its secrets. And some of those secrets should never be discovered. Because sometimes, the scariest thing is not what we can see, but what we cannot. And somewhere, deep under the dark water, the SS Arang Medan rests. Waiting. Silent. Forgotten. But not gone. The ocean kept this secret buried. But more terrifying stories are still out there. Subscribe, if you dare.